Number 2. Growing up, we had a small house on the outskirts of town right against the border to the woods. Yes, border to the woods, a 13-foot tall fence topped with barbed wire. No one was allowed to enter the woods for fear of ghouls. We all understood and accepted the mayor's decision. Hell, we were named the safest town in Northern Virginia year after year after year. Zero crime, zero incidents. Living that close to the border, I used to hear strange noises almost nightly while I laid in bed. There was howling, of course, come on, they are ghouls after all. Sometimes I heard the screams of the fools that wanted to show off to their girlfriends and sneak past the border. Then there were the sounds of nature, creaking, blowing, scratching, all normal life for me and my family. Until I heard the noises last night. I was laying in bed casually browsing Facebook when I heard the faint sound of scratching, ever so light at first, but slowly gaining volume. It began closer to the sound of sandpaper rubbing on the wall. I panicked. I turned on the lights and searched all over my room. Nothing. It kept getting louder and louder, like it was inside my own head. I wanted to rip my ears off and stuff the holes with them. I ran into my dad's room in tears, beating at my head. Dad, being the strong, intelligent man he was, gave me some medicine and explained what I was hearing. The bugs. It was the mayor plan. Border the woods to keep ghouls out. Offer then sacrifice to keep them revolting. Plant the bugs in the head of citizens so when they have bad thoughts, they would turn into ghouls. No bad people, no crime. It's my turn. The bugs are awake and converting me. I shouldn't have been touching myself to the picture of the mayor's daughter. Number 1. I woke up really early, and I mean really early. I am so excited. My mummy said that in the morning the Easter Bunny is coming. I stayed awake as late as I could, just so I could see him. I accidentally fell asleep when I heard something hard hit the ground, like a marble. Climbed out of bed, tiptoeing towards the sound. I peeked outside the door and heard another drop. I slowly made my way out of the room, eager to finally see him. Clunk, another loud drop. I walk into the living room and see the Easter Bunny. He is dropping eggs all over the floor, but they're not breaking. In my excitement, I giggled loudly. He turned and looked at me, smiling. He walked over to me and grabbed my hand. Hey Sam, want to go on an adventure with me? One special little girl or boy once a year gets to come with me. You'll even be able to help give me baskets to other children. I gasped loudly and nodded. He held out his hand for me to grab. I took it eagerly. He picked me up and hugged me to his body tightly, carrying me out of the window for which he came. An Amber Alert has been issued for Cleveland County. Samantha Charles reported missing at 7 in the morning Easter Sunday. Witnesses report seeing a man in a bunny suit near the residence at 5:30. We have reason to believe that it is the fairy tale cannibal. Please call 911 with any leads. Richard met Jonathan at the dinner table about 300 miles from where the abduction took place. As Jonathan sat down, Richard said, "You got the money?" Jonathan handed Richard $1,000 in $100 bills. "This and your daughter should be enough to pay. Next time, I'll kill you," Richard spoke quietly. Jonathan nodded and walked out of the restaurant. He felt guilty for giving his daughter away, but the drugs are worth more to him.